Okay. Let me get this started, Lord. Become a companion. I believe people should volunteer their time to the elderly, especially the elderly who lives in a nursing home. The elderly left alone in nursing homes can always use a companion. Volunteering your time helps them feel loved and appreciated. It builds their confidence and gives them the will to live longer. My life has changed since I became a caregiver. Volunteering just 3 hours a week can impact an elderly person's life. The feeling of being loved and cared for can put a smile on anyone's face. I hate to imagine being left alone in a nursing home, never seeing or hearing from my loved ones. Since 2003, I have encouraged people to spend their time with the elderly. You can simply hold someone's hand, watching TV, and playing cards with them. It can help them feel happy and not alone or abandoned. This is a sensitive subject for me because I work in home care. I live with a 95-year-old woman. She is widowed, she has no kids and no close relatives who lives near her. It saddens me that since 2003 I have been a caregiver and I have only seen her family maybe 5 times. They never visit and only call once a month. It breaks my heart when she asks about her family. Ask yourself, what if it was your grandmother? Imagine feeling alone and deserted every day. You can make a difference by giving just a few hours a week. I will inform you and the importance and the need for volunteers for the elderly, the benefits and how you can make a difference. According to the American Health Association, as a volunteer, you can help reduce the feeling of abandonment felt by elderly residents. Nursing homes depend on volunteers to interact with their residents. Everyone will grow old. We are born to die. A major part of living is helping someone in need. Most of the elderly living in a nursing home have no family, never gets visits. It breaks my heart just to think about being abandoned by my loved ones. According to Be a Companion website in 2013, a poll of 1,000 families was conducted. 8% reported having a loved one in a nursing home. Less than 50% of the residents have regular visits. Between 2011 and 2014, the average national volunteer rate was 23.9% per year. As a volunteer, you can reduce the number of lonely, abandoned residents and bring happiness back into their lives. One of the most meaningful things you can do for someone in a nursing home is share quality time with them. Many of the residents die feeling deserted and alone. Ask yourself, how can I help? I beg and encourage you to become a companion for the elderly. If you volunteer 3 hours a week, you can inspire the elderly to live longer and you will feel like a hero. As I stated before, I work for a 95-year-old woman named Miss Clasta McGee. I do not just work for her; I live in her home. She always asks about her family members, and sometimes I can hear her ask God, "Why have they deserted me?" I can remember the first time she stated, "I love you and appreciate you for caring for me." I felt appreciated and proud of myself. Even if you don't just drop by a nursing home, just say hello. You can brighten a resident's day. When you volunteer to become a companion to the elderly, you are giving them hope. Volunteering 3 hours a week will drastically change a lonely elderly person's life. As a volunteer, the same act of caring brings the elderly immeasurable comfort, joy, and encouragement. Showing the elderly you can give them a sense of purpose When it comes to volunteering, passion and positivity are the only requirements. If you were to log into volunteermatch.org, you will see a lot of the elderly waiting to become a match. A search can be narrowed down according to your preference. As a volunteer, the choice is yours. There are all types of elderly people who are handicapped, abandoned, and even veterans. If you decide to become a companion, I believe it gives you a sense of purpose and peace, knowing you are bringing joy into a person's life. As a companion, you enjoy enriching someone's life. These feelings is indispensable. You can reach out to the elderly in your neighborhood. You can call a nursing home or a retirement center ahead of time. Plan to drop by or schedule a regular visit. A lonely, deserted elderly person would appreciate the visit. Bring board games, cards, movies, or even home baked treats. Anything will brighten their life. You might not be able to be a companion yourself. I urge you to motivate a family member or friend to become a companion. Becoming a companion is a remarkable choice that will enrich and bring joy into the lonely elderly person's life. You have heard the need for a companion, now visualize with me. In response to the great need for a companion, the elderly, by being a companion for the elderly, by partnering with your local nursing home, you can make a difference. Log on to becomeacompanion.com. You can make a difference. It is the little things that count. If you could donate cards, board games, and your time, you can bring happiness into someone's life. Whether you are hands-on or making a donation or even sending a family member, I urge you to do something for them. You can stop the elderly person from dying, feeling abandoned and alone, and being alone. Be a hero. More importantly, you can stop someone from dying alone, feeling like no one is there for them. All it takes is your time.